Hello, welcome back to Wytchwood. My name is Ussur. We are moving our way towards the city. Oh, except we're not. I'm going the wrong direction. We're gonna go look at the cat, the rat, the fish, and the ram. Kill some more people. I think I have to exit east of the fields, is what they said. I'm not positive there. Ah, here we are. To the village. Oh God. People. Ugh. Maybe my trials could pry this loose. Yeah. A nail? What else was there? Cobblestone. Pockets ripe for plucking. Oh! What? A mimic. I need a skeleton key and a logger's hatchet. Yeah. Okay. Well, anxious little dog attempts to frantically get to a town's guard attention as they stand watching from the smoking ruins of a burned shop. Please, you have to listen to me. My friend is missing. Guard stifles a yawn, annoyed at having to work. Oh yeah? What's your friend look like? Sleeves of the sheepdog's oversized sweater flail about comically. She's about yay tall, wears a green vest, has black wool. She's one of them sheep, huh? Probably just got lost. You know, them types ain't too bright. She didn't get lost, she's gone missing. Her wool shop was burnt down on purpose. Can't you smell it in the air? Calm down, sir. We're investigating the situation, but I'm sure this fire was a simple accident. I bet your friend just left the kettle on or something. Why don't you check with the ram in the town square? If anyone knows where a lost sheep is, it's probably him. How can you say that? Everyone knows the ram hates the black sheep. Look at all these footprints. I bet his goons had something to do with this. Listen, you're starting to get on my nerves. Just leave this to the professionals, alright? Yeah, me. Turns away from the dog and goes back to doing absolutely nothing. Professionals indeed. They couldn't find a fish in a frying pan. I better look into this funny business myself. Why is it wearing a sweater? It's wearing like an ugly Christmas sweater, too. So that's even weirder. Get back here, so it's right. You're my ticket to see Totoro. Is he still around? Oh, well, I get you. What is that? A rat's nest. Alright. A trap. Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Hey, let's pick some shit up. Hey, back off, pal. Back off. A pluck pocket. Village is horrible. Question the ram in the village square. Aha! First glance, this looks like a neglected shack long ago fallen into disrepair. Your canny gaze reveals its construction to be beyond the ravages of time, standing overlooked yet constant until properly disrupted. Running your nail along the grain of the nailed-up boards proves to be just the disruption it was waiting for. Yeah. Passage down. Down to where? I thought that was my work point. Hey, there's the tavern. I think he's down here. Yep. Hi. Listen closely, brothers and sisters. We must wear our wool proudly and show the world that plain is best. That's right! Plain wool is the best wool! All these outlandish colors and head-splitting patterns do nothing but confuse and enrage the senses. They are the product of misled individuals. Oh god, he's a cult leader. As we all know, individuals are weak. Only the united are strong. Together we speak louder than a single voice. Wait, are all the colors bad then? What about gray? It's almost plain white. Gray is forbidden. Gray is a gateway to blue. And where there's blue, green is far behind. Then what's next? Yellow, purple, even red? Oh no, anything but red, no. Always remember, colors lead to discord, to chaos, and with chaos, the wolves will come for us all. Not the wolves! Watch out! There's one right there! Nearest sheep nearly jumps out of its fleece when it notices you. Not a wolf, you halfwits. Maybe not, but you're different, and that's just as bad. Right, boss? That's right. What is it an outsider wants with us? Are you here to attempt my flock with your anarchic ideals? I doubt you lot would have room in your heads for any more ideals, but no, I'm here looking for the black sheep. It seems her shop was burned down last night. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? That bothersome black sheep is a thorn in my side. It never heeds my warnings. Always goes against what's good and proper. The black sheep of the family, yeah. I assure you I was tending my flock all night, so I had nothing to do with her disappearance. Well, Sheepdog begs to differ. He says you always had it out for the black sheep. I'm inclined to believe him with all your prattling. Lies and slander. You have no proof of any wrongdoing. For all we know, she may have just left the kettle on. The sheep stomps about, you notice flakes of ash leaving black marks on the cobblestones of the village square. Proof, eh? Looks to me like some of your flock have sooty feet. I wonder where this suspicious trail will lead. They have an unknown weakness. Ashy leavings. It seems someone wised up to the ash they were trailing and shook off the rest. Weakness unveiling powder. Alright. I could make one. Wait, I've got two. Let's put it in my inventory on top of the jar. I don't need a jar there. Oh, shit. Well, whatever. Boom. Please. Sprinkle the revealing powder over the cobblestones to reveal hidden footprints still blackened by ash. Appears as though several individuals were dragging something away from the town square last night. Oh. Excuse me, pardon me, sir. I need to come through. That's a lovely jail you've got there. Why don't you throw that pickpocket in it? Oh. Uh-huh. Struggle must have occurred here. You find the remnants of a torn burlap sack and some scattered fistfuls of wool. Footprints leading away look to be moving at great speed like someone was being chased. Aha, it's a mimic. I saw it moving. Oh, I need more revealing powder. There we go. Now let's get that jar out of my inventory. So I'm not having the issues with the having to press the PlayStation Plus button every time I do something. But I also put my stuff on my old PS4 expanded hard drive. So I don't know why that would make a difference, but it seems to. A pair of lone footprints duck into this vegetable garden. You notice some more footprints searching in confused directions farther afield. Black sheep must have been trying to hide from her pursuers. Maybe she managed to throw them off her trail. Maybe. You're following the ashen trail through the back streets. You come to a dead end. Your only company is a stone gargoyle squatting atop a building corner. Stand on your tiptoes to examine the carved closer, noting the lovely knitted scarf billowing around its neck. They turned it to stone? A fine garment. I could do with a new one. It's starting to get chilly. I just hope it hasn't got any of that bird poo on it. You reach up to unwrap the scarf. The gargoyle's eyes swivel in their eyes swivel in their sockets with a sound like two grinding millstones. Oh boy. Oh, excuse me. Quite fond of this avian excrement, actually. Adds a touch of authenticity to the whole ensemble, don't you think? Oh, I beg your pardon? I didn't realize I was speaking to a watcher. Ah, watcher? Why is it that no one ever comes to watch me? I'm handcrafted from the finest block of artisanal granite. So masterfully chiseled that I came to life. Nothing on this earth or beyond has a greater claim to beauty than I, and yet, day after day, I sit up here and no one gives me so much as a passing glance. Well, maybe if you cleaned up once in a while. Oh, hush. I don't need to take fashion tips from you. Besides, you only looked up at me because of this fabulous scarf, admit it. Merely following this trail of sooty footprints, but now that you mention it, that scarf has a fine knit to it. You didn't happen to get it from the Black Sheep, did you? Why, where else would I have gotten something so swanky in this dreary little town? Black Sheep's the only other person around here that appreciates good taste. Unlike that ghastly ram, always ringing that gaudy bell of his and poo-pooing everyone else's fun, this world is alive and needs a good splash of color once in a while. Know where the Black Sheep is, then? Now, hold on. How do I know you aren't another agent of banality like the ram? Just look at that skirt. So last century. You have to prove you're an ally of the fashion scene before I say another word. Now, I've had my eyes on some new shoes for ages. Why don't you just snag a pair from the village? Surely no one will ever notice. Those clogs aren't fit for a horse. Now I've got my heart set on elf shoes. Delicate, dainty, exquisite. Absolutely to die for. Plus, I could do with a nice hat to go with my fetching scarf, and maybe some needle and thread to do some alterations. Oh my god. Well, what are you waiting for? The fashion scene moves too quickly to stand around idle. Elf shoes, sewing kit, gnome hat. Where do I get that I mean, the sewing kit, I just have to go kill some mosquitoes. And that means I need smoke bombs, which takes a bunch of clay. And a bunch of more frogs and... God damn it. I don't see anything about the shoes or the hat. I don't need to use revealing powder there. Okay, so... Ooh. An elf! I need a shiny lure. Should just need 3, right? Where'd he go? Yeah! Come on back, buddy. Isn't it shiny? Huh? Takes care of that. Alright, so where are the rest of them? That's what I should figure out. Like, they're in here some... Oh, no, no, no. They're in the different areas, so we should just go ahead and do that. We should explore. This will be, like, more of an exploration of figuring out what we need moving forward. And if I see any elves, I murder them. Are you a mimic? Yes. Fuck off. Oh, it's so funny. Hey, buddy. Don't wander off. Am I too close? There he is. I'm gonna get those in short order. Wow, that is a candle maker, all right. You elbow your way to the front of a crowd that is gathered to observe a three-way shouting match. A trio of merchants are yelling wildly at each other. You treacherous fiend, I know it was you that snuck into my shop and put mealworms in my bread. Ooh. Worms? Do you think I have time to traipse about your silly little bakery? I have to make sure you stay out of my smithy. Firecrackers in my coal? Could have lost an eye. You deserved it, you traitor. I know you ruined a whole batch of my candles with that sulfur stunt. Now my store smells like a mule's behind. Men launch themselves at one another, fists swinging in a whirling melee. Cat. Oh boy. Off in the shadows you catch a stealthy figure watching the chaos with a delighted grin. Yeah, haha, dance, dance. How the idiots prance. Flick of her tail, the feline disappears through the maze of market stalls. What's all this commotion about? Sad unicorn. A dull, monotonous voice drones out of across the square in reply. You don't even know the worst of it. It's Eeyore! New chapter, the cat. It's Eeyore! Are you gonna tell me what's going on, Eeyore? Reached to oppose this tragic creature raised his tear-filled eyes at you. Despite its depressing appearance, you find yourself somehow feeling lighter. What on earth is a rainbow spirit doing in the midst of a market brawl? Thought your kind thrived on love and sunshine and all that kind of sappy drivel. Oh, sure, normally this market's a wonderful place to be, but lately it's been nothing but misery and unrest. Just look around. All I see are three little brats puffing out their chests and barking like mutts. Surely a hot meal and a good night's rest will cool their heads. I'm afraid it goes deeper than that. You see, all sorts of awful things have been happening. Vandalism in folks' gardens, trash in the well, wagon wheels tampered with, rumors spreading like wildfire about this or that, cheats and lies. Now, I'm usually the one who keeps the peace around here with my trusty magic horn, makes the truth flow and keeps folks honest. But with all this deception and treachery in the air, it's as limp as a noodle. My powers are useless. Oh man. Droopy horn's no laughing matter. Get a bit of a pick-me-up. Do you suppose you could get this place under control? Sure as sugar. I just need some of my strength back. Good snack on a perky write-up. A rainbow roll. How do I make that? Can I make that? I need 1 dough and a glitter bomb. Of course I need a glitter bomb. I need moo juice, eggs, and grains, so I'll have to go to the fields for that. But it looks like I can make the glitter bomb, so we're doing that. Yay! A glitter bomb to perk up the unicorn. A great offering of produce sits before this effigy, but you glimpse a single telltale marker secreted into one of the baskets. A quick tug and the illusion is dispelled. A crack in the foundation. Oh, I bet you that portal down is kind of like this crack in the foundation in that it gets me home. Now I'm back to having issues again. So the cat's straight east, it's just that unicorn. So, let's move on and see what else we got. I will have a few things to do that I might have to do in between episodes. This is a sewing kit, like, you guys have seen me do that. What do we got here? It didn't have a sign. The docks. Whoa! Fishman! Oh! Oh! Him and the crab are angry! Oh! Hey! A crab trap and a tidal tincture. Jeez. Well, there was something in that chest, some kind of conch shell or something. It looks like I'll need to murder seagulls here. Alright, I had to check the map because I see that little girl crying about this fish. Excuse me, can you spare any seashells? I tried all along the beach, but everyone else always gets them before I can. Points along the shoreline where you see scores of fishermen digging in the sand. Every so often, one of them discovers a seashell and rejoices as if it were a gold nugget. Seashells? What's the big deal with seashells? Little girl looks down the docks to a particularly large ship at anchor. That big boat over there? My dad's the captain. He's supposed to come ashore and tell me about his adventures on the high seas like he always does, but he hasn't come out since they docked. So I tried to go and see him, but there's a grouchy sailor who says I can't go inside the boat unless I got seashells. So I tried to find some, but now everyone else is trying to find them too. There's not enough left for me. Sounds fishy, alright. You stay here, little one. Let me have a chat with this sailor and get to the bottom of this. Really? Oh, I bet he'll listen to a grown-up like you. I promise I won't move a muscle. A muscle. Oh. Really? What are you? A shore skipper? Okay, it's clearly not that boat. Must be further up. Or was it the boat she was standing at? Like, oh, there it is. I was gonna say, that purple one didn't look very big. What's up, man? Rough sailor. Whoa there, where do you think you're hobbling off to? Well, I've come to visit my son. No, you ain't. The only family anyone on this tub has is the sea herself. No one gets aboard unless they pay the toll in seashells first. What's a gold-brained swabby like you want with a bunch of dirty shells? Ain't for me. The captain's got his own business with them shells, and I ain't one to question him. Either bring me your dues or cast off. Bring me seashells, the nice kind too. One that sounds like the ocean waves. I need 5. Okay, well I've got 4. As long as I keep my trowel handy, I should be able to dig some up. Algae and embalming salts. Alright, what do we got here? Is this my warp point? To so many passers-by, this seems yet another collection of crusty barnacles clinging to the surface of stone until the next tide surges. You can spot the inconsistencies, the irregularities within the scattered arrangement. With a single exacting touch, the illusion falls away. Yeah, below the tide pool. Yay. So I'm not getting the shells out of... What is that? Fishing spot! I need fishing line for that. Okay. Oh boy. A skipper scale, crab claw, 2 seashells. I've got 3 seashells. She sells seashells by the seashore. Oh god, crabs! Crab people, crab people. Ah! Damn! I thought it'd be faster than that. Seagull, fish. A barnacle. Some embalming salts. Ah! Where's this go? To the market. Okay, don't want to go to the market. Nail, hopper legs. Hey, I got a fishing line! Nice, we're gonna try going fishing then. I just gotta do it where I won't get smacked by a crab. Like right here. Fishing line, let's replace this trap for now. Cast the line. I got a fish. So, I'm not sure what to do about the seashells. I'm not having much luck there. Alright, so we're gonna move on and check out the other area. Steal shells from fisherfolk. Oh, I need to get one of those pluck pockets. Ow! Hey! Jerk! Add to inventory pickpocket's glove. I didn't want that. I wanted to kill the elf, but you got in my way. That's my last one. Let's hope I don't miss this time. Excuse me, Mr. Elf. Got something for you. Oh yeah, you're gonna like that. Get it. Come on. You know you want to. Boom, there's elf shoes. There's the ram again. Let's go down this way. To the graveyard. Oh, that'll be fun. Hi. Sorry, man, but I must warn you, the graveyard's not safe right now. If you got flowers, I can go lay them against the grave if you want. When I croak, nobody better bring me posies. What's the matter? Something's got the spirits of this place riled up in a real bad way, all restless and cranky they is. There's this horrible howling coming from the mansion up the road, a scream that'd chill the bumps right off of your goose. Every time I gather up my wits to go take a look-see, my knees turn to jelly as soon as I set foot on the path. Mark my words, that creepy old place is haunted by something more than just a sleepless spirit. Ghost stories are for children. When you get to be my age, it takes something special to put the fright in you. Well, if you're so sure about that, could you go up there and tell me what you see? Maybe it has something to do with what's got the ghost so agitated. The rat. Well, you know, what's got the ghost agitated is you don't have Jerry advising you on how to make everything look good. Like, you've got to have nice headstones, you've got to have some beautification stuff. Right, Jerry will tell you all about it, Mr. Keeper. Hey, now, ho now, whoa. Whoa, exorcism charm, soothing rune. Okie dokie. That looks like it should be a chest. As you walk through the dilapidated estate, the temperature drops drastically. The floorboards and walls groan angrily as if the whole building is upset at your invasion. A gust of wind suddenly rushes up the staircase as though the house itself is drawing breath. Ear-splitting scream stirs dust from the rafters and makes your knees weak. That's definitely the melodious voice of a banshee, or I'm a chicken's aunt. Take a step forward, but ghostly skeletal hands rise up through the creaking floorboards. They reach out, grasping, and you feel your spirit fade at their rigid touch. You're lucky I misplaced my spectre sickle, or I'd cut you down like weeds. Guess I should report back to the graveyard keeper anyway. Alright. See, Jerry would have been able to tell you it was a banshee. Jerry knows everything. Keeper? Oh, you let me in now. Hey! It's a demon from the underworld, isn't it? Or maybe a lich come to summon up an army of darkness. Relax! It's just your run-of-the-mill banshee. Banshee! I knew it! No wonder the dev have been so angry lately. How are they supposed to get any rest with all this racket? The spirit only becomes a banshee when it's been terribly wronged. Who used to live in that house? I don't rightly know. It's been abandoned since before my time. Always was pretty creepy, though. The place was so haunted that I couldn't get in for a better look. A good exorcism ought to clean that up. Sort of stuff happen often? Why, just last year I had to deal with a ghoul that wouldn't stop breaking into the crypts. Darn fellow was trying to find his long-lost love or something. The old man turns to rummage through his cluttered shack looking for something. Anyway, eventually I had to call in the Grave Squad Exterminators. Got that nasty ghoul rounded up before he befouled too many tombs. But they left behind this, where'd it get to? A Aha, they gave me this to ward off angry spirits that might be left over. He holds up a rusty-looking lantern. A ghost lamp? I thought those things got recalled because of all the possessions. Huh? Never heard nothing about that. Now, this thing ain't powerful enough for banshees, but it should keep the lesser spirits away. Gives the lamp a shake, but only a puff of purple smoke rises off the wick. Geez, looks like I forgot to keep it fueled up. I'd go and get the gas myself, but with this graveyard in this state, he shrugs feebly at you. You're hopeless. What does the ghost lamp need for fuel? He squints at the fatal label on the back of the lantern. Let's see. Batwing, ectoplasm, and crypt collar silk. Oh. Jesus, I don't even know. You're not gonna bark at me, are you, dog? Good puppy! Good puppy! You're gonna get sheared. Oh, I guess not. Mandrake root and a grave bone. Oh, God. A black rose. That's kind of cool. Hi. A hanged ghost. Well, we're getting mandrake roots, which I don't know what those are for. Spirit salts. Ah, if I do spirit salts, I can do something to the ghosts. Boom. One might expect their door to a mausoleum. Here instead stands a shrine heavily adorned with skulls, perhaps to deter closer inspection. The arrangement does not serve the dead, nor their memory, instead being placed to mask a path beyond. Your knowing fingers reduce it to dust with a tap. Nice. Okay. The rat's here. Where's that go? Into the crypt. Few come here, fewer ever leave. Okay. I don't want to do that yet. I'm going to go and talk to the other of the 4 souls. I'm going to really quickly go to the fields and get the dough, because I want to help the unicorn. I want to help Eeyore. He's so sad. Alright, do we have a market one? That's to the docks. To the village. To the market. I knew we did. Alright, here we go. Good snack ought to perk you right up. Rainbow roll! Miserable creature dips its snout to investigate your tasty dessert. Is this for me? Troubles me to see a benevolent beast afflicted by such melancholy. Melancholy. Holy shit. The quicker that horn of yours works, the quicker we can sort out this mess. Throwing back its head, the unicorn swallows the odd confection without even chewing. Spot on its back glow a soft lavender, and its hoof feet levitate off the ground for just a moment. From above, a thin sliver of sunlight breaks through the clouds and sparkles off the unicorn's horn, momentarily blinding you in a dazzling flash. When you look back, the unicorn is happily wagging its tail at you. Its horn looks reinvigorated with a pearlescent sheen. That hit the spot. Looks like the old truth detector is working again. Well, what are you waiting for? Blast those fools! Unicorn lowers its horn, takes aim at the feuding shopkeepers. A long moment passes as the unicorn's body quivers with anticipation. Wait, I swear this never happens. My powers are all charged up, but none of them are actually lying. They really did sabotage each other's businesses then? Our horn will only be able to blast the lies out of someone who's truly false. As far as they know, they're each telling the truth. Means someone else must be responsible for this mess. Shooting shopkeepers run out of insults to hurl at each other and all storm back to their business in a huff. I'll go investigate the scenes of the crimes at their shops. Maybe I can turn up some clues. Yeah. Well, here's the candlestick maker. The undying flame. Barrel, okay. That doesn't do anything for me. Hey, I guess I'll talk to you. Insufferable baker. I'll tear his nose off the next time I see him. Settle down, Master Chandler. Being duped by a prankster. Prankster? It was that baker, I'm sure of it. I don't see no evidence to the contrary. You want evidence, huh? I bet there's a clue around here that will unveil the real truth. Get some evidence or get out. Cat's confession. Basket. Wax granules. Grinder. Locker. Tiny cauldron. And a broom. Completely mundane. Well, I'm gonna steal your shit. That's for sure. What else do we got? What is this? Bag smells suspiciously of sulfur and has a shipping address stamped on it. Pier 3 Imports Dockyards. Okay. Investigate Pier 3 at the docks. Ah, yeah, this is going to be a lot of back and forth. I think what I need to do is, hopefully between episodes, go through and get all this stuff that I need to craft. Like, I've got the shoes, I need to craft up a thing to kill the gnomes. I need to craft all kinds of things to get ectoplasm and graveyard crypt crawler silk and all that other stuff. So I'm gonna head back to my house. So yeah, I'll craft the sewing kit, I'll collect a gnome hat, I will go through and steal a bunch of seashells from the fisher folk, which will take the pluck pockets, so I'll have to make those, which, how do I do that again? Where is it? I can even make some, but only one. I'll need to get crab shells, and I need to get more pickpockets gloves, which I need more of this. I've got a lot of things I need to build up before I can really take some stuff on. So that will be all for this one. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can see whenever I post anything new. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Catch you on the next one. Bye!